Yes.
Then why didn't you reply?
I'm sorry.
Don, I'm the one who should be sorry.
No thanks. It's great that Belobog is able to...
Okay.
Oh.
He won't budge. Pity. He's gonna... I know. But if only he... maybe not. At his age, he might not appreciate... Why don't we go ask him? You've been on the express for...
Hey, March.
Himeko, there's a Don Hung won't be going anywhere. I mean, considering how you helped...
Thanks for the invite, but I'll make the most of the festivities.
Navigators really... Let me go pack some stuff for the trip. So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right? It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit. Let's just pretend I never said anything. Pajamas, hot water... Wow, that was fast. Other people might fall. I was just taking a look. I wouldn't call it livable. Ready to go? Bellabot?
Galabog. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right? Oh, wait a sec. That all in black. That's what I'd like to know. There's only one way. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my... Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew! You scared the life out of me! We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflict. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 names. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely, you 2 aren't...
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day.
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for...
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express cruise. Bronya moves fast. The crisis is only just...
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the Miss March, you said you were on...
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are...
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number. Me too.
You two make a cute pair.
The universe is huge. Yet, come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up. Is that...
Next, I'll be introducing the Belobog's history and... Guess what? I heard also... Those...
Miss Payla, Peter...
Enough! From now on, no...
Sorry, Miss... Oh, I never knew Payla had... Ta-da!
It's you two. The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soul War. I hope you had a smooth journey.
Aw, it's fine. You...
Understood. Please make sure you keep your personal belongings.
got it.
Bye for now.
Come around and have a look.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing! Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
Woo! Thanks, Serval! Heartbeats will shake.
Ah, phew. Who'd say? Or we could... Looks like things are getting heated. Looks like things are getting...
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent... Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Bronya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest...
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next...
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything alright, Branya?
It's good to see you two again. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Bella. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent. Among those outsiders were several investors from the interastral piece. They sought out architects who refused to leave. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible...
Yes.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here?
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that it wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved.
And that's when they sent Topaz.
And an astronomical amount. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if...
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Yeah, we have to help Bron.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. I'm glad you're both now... I must...
Have no fear, Branya. Yeah,
Thank you so much, both of you. While you're out looking for Topaz...
Oh, hey! I just remembered. We might as well Okay, got it. We better think about...
Oh, it's you two again. Oh, did my smart reply function? What do you make of this paint? It portrays a certain kind. It's as if the artist had... Not at all. The express, as I suppose. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to...
sorry for crashing.
No? The collapse...
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough.
Miss Topaz?
Oh, so how can I help? I understand. However, I appreciate each case has its... The Strategic Investment Department, but Hurilo 6 has far... Oops! Almost... the exhibits here are pretty ordinary.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life. Wow! Look! Is that little critter native to Hurilo 6? It's so white and fluffy. I absolutely adore them. Come to think of it.
So, Miss Topaz, Branya invested so much just...
What do you take the IPC? No matter what solutions we propose...
So you're saying they're...
Don't worry yourself too much. But, to answer your question directly...
this isn't going as planned.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is...
So, what now? We spent You sure? I guess, Miss Topaz, all these vested... Did someone send you a message? Huh? I guess complaining. One's hexagrammatic position is always in flux. Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can... It's bad. Really bad. Nobody's been seriously hurt. But if you see those two in black, they've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting any... What's the matter? Got nothing...
What's going on inside them?
A few miners made it out earlier. They look pretty... These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation. Whatever that means. All I know is that they're...
Do you think Topaz is around here some?
The person you're talking about. Potaz, Pazto... Whatever her name is... Hey, you two!
You guys must be exhausted. What's their...
You two were talking to the direct...
So it's you! Do you even know who you're talking to?
I can't let you pass.
Team leader?
Shut up!
IPC? No need to waste our breath.
To guard and defend! Crush them! Come on! Together as one!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Lend me your strength!
That's it? Let's not get... Let's...
Caught your breath yet? Right after we finished, did it take you that? The quicker we handle the IPC, the
Ready for action? Let's get moving.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this...
hello, miss.
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go and...
Huh? But if he...
She is not a guest. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist?
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Straight to the point, huh? Eurillo 6. Our robots, no one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. What are your intentions for the people currently?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range. Additionally, calculations indicate 896.
Your calculations are Here's to our future cooperation.
All the miners here.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first.
Hey, check it out!
What?
The IPC are all about their... Sounds like you two are getting along. Serious?
Look, you.
Looks like they want to find their...
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you.
I really don't know.
This place is filled with...
Those cowards!
Dreams do come true.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Wow! Please, and... Victory!
Let the show begin!
Lend me your strength. My turn.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! That...
We'll see.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here? Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction. You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within the said time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in you.
Don't blame me.
Save your breath. Didn't you claim the IPC was all...
If I knew things... Anyway...
Let's improvise.
Lend me your strength.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Doesn't fall.
Dreams do come true.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Please, and... Victory!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin!
Lend me your strength. My turn. Lend me your strength.
It's nothing. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Please, and victory!
We'll catch up.
Lend me your strength. My turn.
How's this taste? My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Lend me your strength.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin! We feel the same one.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength.
Who are you people?
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it.
Sir, we've just received word from the
Director Topaz?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So,
Yeah. So, who is this Tob?
it's a long...
Det?
You should... Oh, looks like we've got a mess... I guess... Are you coming with us?
Go, Branya message you.
Got it, Zila. Come on, to Clipot.
These guys don't look like disease.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy, right?
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like...
I'm fine. I just... They're moving quickly. Bellabog is... Silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz?
That's the reason I asked for you to come. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me...
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, in your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel. My home planet was extremely resource poor. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly... My home was facing its demise. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived 2 years after signing the contract. The dark clouds and haze disappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of... I am writing to you, Miss... I know freedom is precious to people. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future... I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, I can understand that for you, but because of this...
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I'm inclined to agree. It's hard to imagine she wrote that letter just to... In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind, and it comes...
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone.
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. I wanted to put it to a vote. I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to move.
We've got your back.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed... Let's start with you.
You know what I need.
Well, well, look who we have here! Uh-oh, sounds like something serious. What? How?
Serval, we're...
It's okay.
What?
Surprised? Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they... You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science.
I see. Thanks for your input. We meet again. Uh-oh. That sounds serious. Really? I wish it were made up. We don't have much time, Pale.
Wait, you're telling me... Okay, if it were up to me...
Huh.
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and Based on... And that's assuming no other disasters occur. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But...
I see. So, compared to a... Thanks for your input.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. Do you need my opinion? So that's who they are. The Madam Guardian must be under a...
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on...
Why, I'd refuse the contract. Just look at them. Eric, faced with this sort of coercion, you must warn the Madam Guardian not...
A soldier's perspective. Thanks for your input. Did we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've gathered...
It's still early. Where to now?
What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little out of the blue.
No stress, Nat.
I've thought about it, and I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we... Even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true.
Wow. Another vote for the against pile.
None other than this, but I can tell by the... Let me guess. Well, ask away. I see. That's a tricky situation.
Mr. Oleg,
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid if this IPC does indeed possess... Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction... What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people.
Huh. I guess I never... Thank you for your thoughts, Mr.
Miss March, Big Brother.
Hey there, Clara.
Mr. Svarog went out.
What?
I'm not sure.
What now? True.
Huh?
It's all right, Clara.
Because when everyone has different dreams. If we accept them, it's just taking away people's...
You're right. Oh, just the thought of our lives. Thanks, Clara. All that running around. So, the votes are completely even. Oh, right! She's probably still in the green.
Back so soon? Are you feeling? I can tell from your tone that...
Yeah, you didn't think the future.
Right.
As it stands, the votes are even.
In that case...
What?
I've thought about it. No matter the choice she makes, I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but... it's not...
Understood, Zila. It's times like these that a leader must...
Right. It's Branya's. If she asks you, just let her know.
Well... Right? The time is...
It's still early. Where to now?
Enough about money. What good is it anyway?
Whoa, the fort's packed! I've never seen this many people here before.
March, you're back. So?
We talked to people...
What was Zila's... I should have known.
Did you come to a...
It's pretty much the same situation. Time has come to make a decision.
How could you...
Enough! All of you!
I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But... aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? If we had known of your arrival beforehand...
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the... I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might... It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed...
Information? Please, tell me.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the... But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC...
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of...
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comfort.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making it. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss... Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader...
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying...
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her.
Belobog's future is not for sale. Stay safe, everyone.
Shepard should be waiting for... Here we go again.
It's still early. Where to now?
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me. Ready to enter Rivet Town? Keep your guards up.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look? But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is...
Affirmative. The weapons are
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden?
correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants commanded...
I see. The stories about this world are...
I would like to ask you a question too.
You're awful polite for it.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, a looming crisis can often lie...
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding that while my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours.
Huh. If only my colleagues had the same self... Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town.
The IPC soldiers...
You're right, Miss Himiko.
Automaton...
I'll explain later.
Look, down there! It's the IP...
Keep noise to a minimum. It's time to deploy the automaton. Are you ready? Use the... Remember, try to...
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
I've seen standard issue robots...
Correct. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will Are you ready? Remember, try...
be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan.
This is the road that Topaz...
Let's find her.
This time. Mr. Svarog?
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives. Such a result would be high. Topaz is ahead. From her perspective, while it is unlikely.
Unlikely potential.
Don't worry, March.
Himiko's right. As long Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about me. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors, but we have very dear friends on Eurillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10...
There's no fooling the ass. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. You're very curious about so many eager faces. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express. The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.